Okay, so now let's take a look at what Paul's talking about. Okay, Romans 5, verse 12. Therefore, just as sin came into the world through one man, and death through sin, and so death spread to all men because all sinned. Now this here is talking about the fact that there was a law in the world before the law of Moses. So there was a law apart from the law of Moses. There was accountability before Moses. This is talking about the original sin when Adam was given the law by eating of the fruit of the law, the fruit of the knowledge of good and evil. For sin indeed was in the world before the law was given. Now which law, okay, is Paul talking about? Paul's talking about the law of Moses now. And this is why you have to watch my video, which law is which, because Paul's not specifying which law he's talking about. Okay? So, for sin indeed was in the world before the law, the Torah, was given. But sin is not counted where there is no law. So, how could, and this is Paul's argument here, how could there be any condemnation of the Gentiles if there's no law on them? Okay? For sin indeed was in the world before the law was given, but sin is not counting where there is no law. But yet it was counted. Because it says in verse 14, yet death reigned from Adam to Moses. See, what this is saying is that sin has been in the world since Adam. This is pointing to the fruit that Adam ate on the tree, and saying that people were accountable to a law before there was the law of the Torah given by Moses. So now it's talking about death reigned from Adam to Moses. Because death is reigned, if you look at the context of this, it can't mean that death didn't stop reigning, because people are still dying. This is specifically talking about people were under the law before the law of the Torah was given, the law of Adam. Even over those whose sin was not like the transgression of Adam, who was a type of the one who was to come. That's kind of tricky to interpret, but everybody has died since Adam. Maybe we didn't eat of that fruit, but we have that fruit within us. But the free gift is not like the trespass. For if many died through the one man's trespass, much more have the grace of God and the gift, the free gift by the grace of the one man, Jesus Christ, abounded for the many. And the free gift is not like the result of the one man's sin. For the judgment following one trespass brought condemnation, but the free gift following many trespasses brought justification. For if because of one man's trespass death reigned through that one man, see, it's choppy for me to even try to read it. So let me just stop there. I'm going to run to another video. Well, actually, let me just say this: that before, when I was reading about death reigning until Adam and which law was which, let me just skip to verse 6, and it'll make it easier. What shall we say then? Shall we continue to sin that grace abound? Well, what is sinning? Are we sinning against Moses' law? Are we sinning against Adam's law? By no means. How can we who died to sin still live in it? Okay, so in other words, if Jesus Christ took away the law and we're under grace, well, what law is there left if we're talking about sinning? And in that case, I have to say it's the law that was written on your heart, the commandment that was written on your heart. And that's found in Romans chapter 5 too. It's just that I can't pop it out for you right now. So I'm gonna run to another video and try to pull that out. Okay, thanks.